morning, everyone. Today we will present to you on cloud computing. Let me introduce our team members. Jean, and then Wong Chang-sen behind that one, and then Lo Mun-Kuan, Wee Mun-Zi, Ng Kuo-Yi, and me, Chi Pu-Yi. Before we proceed to the contents, we will look for the agenda for today. So we will talk about we will start with the purpose of presentations, and then part one introductions to cloud computing, and also the higher institutions implementing the cloud computing and the advantages and risks of the cloud computing. Class 2 is the base case communication of projects, investment appraisal of cloud computing, and also followed by the sensitivity of analysis of cloud computing. The purpose for this presentation is to determine the background of cloud computing, so that we know the advantages and the risks of the cloud computing. So whether it's suitable for the university to implement it, and we will identify the possible costs and benefits, and to examine the impact of the critical costs and benefits to help the university to make decisions on whether to adopt cloud computing to help them to maximize their growth and reduce the operations.
Now I want to talk about the introduction of cloud computing. Cloud computing is general term for anything that involves various services over the internet. Cloud computing means as a set of the hardware, network sources, services, and the interface that combine that leverage the aspect of the computer as a services. Now, moreover, the cloud computing have four essential capabilities. First is the elasticity and the ability to get up and down. Such services provisionally and automatically when the application programming interface, free and entering of solution used in pay as your go method. Now I want to pass to meeting.
Now I'm going to present type of cloud computing. The first type of computing is public cloud, a cloud computing model in which services such as application and storage which are available for general use over the internet. For example, Amazon Web Service is the largest public cloud provider. The second type is the private cloud, a virtual data center that operates within a firewall. It highly virtualized that joined together by mass quantities of IT infrastructure into resource pools and privately owned and managed. The third is hybrid cloud, a cloud computing environment in which an organization provides and manages some resources in-house and has other provide externally. It allows business to take advantage of the scalability and cost effectiveness that public cloud computing environment offer. The last type is community clouds, an infrastructure shared by several organizations to support a specific community.
So these are how successful the university using adopting cloud computing in their universities. These are the three examples. First is Marine University of Technology. They are using Cisco Unified Computing System. From this system, they are able to obtain high scalability by maximum utilization of resources, and then they can simplify time management so that they do not need to always manage manage on their data storage, the physical data as compared to physical data storage, and they can gain clear edge of international competitors, and also cost saving. The second university is Chinese University of Hong Kong. They use Cisco data center business advantage architectures. They know that after using this system, they're able to relocate their computing resources more efficiently, and they can expand the capacity of storage within its constrained physical space. The third one is the University of Michigan. They are using MPlus Google Meet database and e-servers. So this cloud computing has helped them to solve the storage problems, and also to provide a platform for collaborations where they can share information within the staff, the lecturer, the student, and also the collaborate partners. And they can reduce hardware access costs, so they do not need to spend too much of money on upgrading the hardware and the programs. The last one is it also allows the faculty and staff to use the Cyber Web's interface to order, configure, and implement their environments.
I'm going to talk about the advantage of cloud computing. The first advantage is to improve the accessibility. Cloud computing allows institutions to access real information in anywhere in the world of matter of second. In education, it's important giving the teachers and learners to constantly update their stock of information. The second is shareability. Cloud computing allows for interconnectivity. Students are exposed to open, able to learn things more in computers. So the third is security. Security, anything stored in cloud is required for the ID and password, so it's not easy to access by anyone.
Next, I want to talk about the capital cost. They no need to spend more money on the hardware, software, and the lesson fee. Students and the lecturer can use this without the paper. They can share their opinion, their words in the cloud computing. Next, I want to talk about the next personal training. This personal training, if the company university use this cloud computing, they can take or hire a few people to do the job with a minimum learning cost on the hardware and the software issue. Next, I want to talk about the improved flexibility. That means you can change the location without the people or the financials. Next, I want to pass to the Miss.
Moreover, high responsiveness is one of the benefits of cloud computing. It allows companies to respond quickly to any business changes that may arise unexpectedly, because the capability and location planning are handled by the cloud vendor. Besides that, cloud computing has quick and simple adoption. Users can access cloud application on standard web browsers at any time and anywhere by using web-style interfaces like eBay and Yahoo. It allows for more widespread adoption. Cloud computing also brings innovation. The primary purpose of the technology should be to enable and inspire innovation in the classroom and lab in higher education. So cloud computing offer new ways to institutions to explore up to minute research opportunities by using cloud computing resources with others university. Other On the other hand, cloud computing also has some risks like network dependency. The most basic drawback of the cloud computing is that you need internet connection to access cloud, and this direct tie to the internet means that this system is prone to outage and service interruptions at any time. So the action could be delayed or lost entirely in the middle of the transaction. Security is also one of the risks. With data offsite, more avenues for attack, and the fact that it will be traveling more makes it easier to be intercepted. With technology always improving, there are many ways to make sure of the better encryption. However, with technology always improving, there are always people improving their hacking skill. Last, cloud computing is difficult in creating high-risk systems. For those organizations that hold some sensitive information, usually has their own IT service. There are no standardized form that apply to all systems when it comes to connection to a new cloud system. With legacy system, compatibility with a public cloud structure, some IT magic, and some hardware tricks. Thank you.
So this is the business model. Yeah, it's an investment advisor. So after analyzing the online data, so we found that the cost for cloud computing, including cloud migrations, subscription fees, server, network resources, software license, managed backup service, and training. Why cloud? Actually, this is cloud migrations. Why cloud migrations is a cost? Because before they adopt this cloud computing, they need to reformat the data to synchronize with the service provider formats, and also they need to develop a process of management of cloud computing. Their subscription fees, because they are service providers who provide the cloud computing service, so they need to pay a subscription fees, but this is just a one-time fees. And the server, including CPU, memory, disk, data transfer, so is how fast the data is transferred to the cloud. Network resources, private network VLAN. This is a tool to make sure the network is secure, to increase the security. University needs need to make sure that cloud service is high security, so that the data is protected. Software licensing like MSQL, managed backup service, because there are a lot of data that uploaded to the cloud, so they need to make sure that the data are constantly backed up, so they need to pay cost to manage to make backup. Training, the first time when they adopt the cloud computing, they need to provide training to the user, so that the user know how to use the system. There is a benefits gaining from the cloud computing also. First is they can reduce the system infrastructure costs, like hardware, software, and the infrastructure system support and maintenance. They do not need someone to always maintain the physical storage. Also, they can reduce the cost from the cooling system of the data storage, and then the running cost of system infrastructures. So after we come, this is the cash flow areas is not that consistent to provide the university how much the investment can get back. This only provide how they return. After that, after the 2 years, they might not be so accurate. So we need to see it on the next present value NPV. This NPV show that this project is worth to invest because it is a positive value. Internal rate of returns mean that how much the organizations obtain the returns from. So this shows a huge returns so that they can invest on this. Profitability index is for the organizations who only invest on the project that with the possibility more than 1.0, and this is 2.5. Return on investment is something same with the internal rate of investment, but this is how much the organizations can give back their investment, which costs about 56%, so they can gain 56%. So do you want to see the spreadsheet? This is the sensitivity analysis. There are 3 scenarios. Scenario 1 is we adjust the discount rate to 15%. Discount rate is actually the cost of capital. So in the future, so after we adjust the discount rate, there is not much difference compared to that one. They is still worth to invest for the NPV is positive because discounted rate will only affect the NPV. For scenario 2 is we make adjustment on benefits. We try to assume that the revenues is constantly increasing. So when there's an increasing, the IRR will be more higher. They will be gained 80%. But for scenario 3 is a negative NPV because we assume the cost of adopting cloud computing is increasing year by year. So that this is a negative value, so means that for scenario 3, the university should not implement cloud computing because not only the NPV is negative value, the profitability index is less than 1.0, and also the ROI and IRR is negative value. These are the graph of profitability index for 3 scenarios. So the lowest one is the scenario 3, where the cost is increasing. Internal return rate, the graph. Return on investment. Payback period. For scenario 3 is take longer time because this is because for scenario 3 take more time because the cost is increasing, because we cannot estimate whether the cost for cloud computing is constantly same or increase. They may be increased in the future. This is the cost and benefits as compared for the scenario 3. This is the cost. This is the benefit. Conclusions. Indian universities should adopt cloud computing in their university because they want to maximize their growth. So through this cloud computing, they can help to reduce costs. For example, like the cost of system infrastructures, software and hardware and program upgrading. Besides that, cloud computing also is a profitable investment, as from the data and from the investment appraisal shows that there's a positive value on NPV, and this take a short payback period. The university can gain back their investment in a shorter times within 5 years only. So there's a recommendations for this cloud computing, because there is a risk of implementing cloud computing, the security risk. So the university should establish a contract with the service provider to make sure to ensure their data is being protected, to reduce the security, to increase the security and reduce the security risk. This is the reference. No. Thank you.
Thank you.